need to approve the minutes for, I think, 2 months, right? Last meeting and
One fifth meeting and then. The
Hey,
one
we
prior, you
voted-
said that since you weren't there,
April meeting,
yeah,
yeah, but I've read them now, so.
I was like, why?
Motion to accept the April and May meetings.
I motion to approve the May meeting. I was
Mhm.
not there for the April.
Yeah.
Did you review them? Have you read them?
Yeah, the May meeting.
That's all you have to do.
Yeah,
May we have a second on that? Second? All in favor?
right.
Or accept the minutes, thank you. Tina Hendricks, renewal application, saltwater fields parking lot, that's gone away.
She went through
Went through that,
Yeah, she went through that.
and then we're here to, the Hendricks apparently not coming tonight.
She printed out, she said, find our printed amended request and map, which we printed out for you.
Mhm.
We had requested that she, we had recommended she hired, Gapindoski to do
For the parking
it seems like they did the measurement themselves. Of the improvements.
Yeah, I think it depends, I think because it's 2 lots. I just did the math quickly. I don't think I did all of it, but, because the majority of the road is on the upper lot and not the lower lot, I think they're actually under the required
Yeah, that would be true,
impervious area.
okay,
And I think I don't know how much that matters, because it's one thing, but, I think because it's another lot, and they split it across 2, they're. I never know, but,
okay,
and I think what this. Permit application that we have in front of us. Is just to amend their. Deck and tent platform permit. To align with what they actually built. Right, is that what you
Yeah.
understand, Terry?
okay,
So it's just to approve basically what's drawn here. Which I must say is a little confusing.
yeah, we were looking at it too.
It's because she's still proposing the structure to be the same dimension, just one piece instead of 2. But it looks like, it's more than that.
Yeah,
Well,
because
there's-
there's multiple decks. There's a shed here that's
Okay,
number 4.
okay,
No, sorry, that's not right.
that's been fine with that, they've got them listed, 3 is a walkway. On that side, 7 is the. And
Okay, so
shed,
these numbers don't make any sense. So I believe that the tent platform is in purple.
Yes,
okay,
I think that the shed is actually number 4.
okay,
And I think that right under number 3 is the deck for upstairs egress stairs, 11'9" by 32'4". So I think that there's a stairway in there, right
Okay.
under number 3. That goes down onto the deck, and then the deck is connected to the tent platform, like a big deck. One big deck, right? Terry?
Yep.
So that's just them, that's 2 portions of the same deck, numbers 3 and 7 there, the orange and the purple.
Mm.
And that green thing, that's sort of interrupting them, I'm not sure about. Is that like is that a gravel area there? Do you remember?
see it,
Green
there,
That little weird green rectangle. Right,
Oh.
like in between number 3
Almost
and
white,
round
okay.
number 1.
I don't know what that is,
It says
It looks like
square wooden platform between fire marshal deck and tent platform. I'm sure they had to build it to make it all one big huge platform.
Okay, yeah, I didn't quite see that. So it's all one big, so basically there's a giant deck there. Which they have all these justifications for, which is convenient for them as an event venue. And then they have a shed and a walkway. They basically have a shed and a big deck. Got it.
yeah.
okay,
And. Like I said, I think the impervious area calculations are fine.
You say so.
I don't know
The-
the math again, but an acre is like 43,000 square feet, right?
Right,
And I think they're right around 29 or 30,000.
never under it then.
If you add in the upper part of the road.
I think, I read somewhere, I don't know if it's correct, but disturbance, land disturbance, an acre.
It is land disturbance. There's, I think, it's a little confusing,
Okay,
the DEP regulations. I know.
I looked that up after we left the other night.
1 acre
But-
of impervious is definitely like a line at which you need a permit.
Okay,
But site disturbance over 1 acre should also get, I think there's a.
I came across that, so that's why.
I don't know exactly what it says, but they probably disturbed more than an acre to build this project.
Right, but if they're on 2 different lots, and like you say,
Yeah.
doesn't count for each one.
So, I would be inclined to let the deck go because every piece, it's actually safer to have one solid piece than, in between breaks.
Right.
People could fall or whatever. But the question becomes, how do they use it? Because all entertainment was supposed to be happening inside the barn and the platform was for people to sleep over. So now, are we going to?
That would have to be, they'd have to come in and request that,
Yeah,
and that would be that's a whole separate thing. Yeah,
I think that's a good question. I think, and if
I-
they were
I
here,
was
we could
gonna
ask
say
them, but since we aren't. Maybe is that something that Terry should clarify?
well,
Yeah.
they let them bring it to us.
Well, I think, the only reason I would say we should bring it to them as a question is 1, because we have to vote on this application. And 2, because we know that if we wait for them to bring it to us, somebody else is gonna bring it.
so I'm not complaining.
Well, we can make, but for tonight, we could approve the deck for
Yeah,
the tents only.
Yep.
And that's where I think we should leave it at that.
yes, that the decking is just for what she had been permitted originally, hosting for the
Okay,
night guests.
That's fine. I think we can make it clear that. The deck is not for events,
Right,
like it's not for the cocktail hour.
right,
It's not-
mingle. Okay, well, let's,
Have you seen the tents come up already along the way?
I haven't never,
The tents are on the deck.
Oh,
I've
yeah?
never been
Okay, because I saw
to
my
that
children.
place.
They're not they don't look like the tents that they had sent us with their original platform tents. These are like round.
They are yours kind of thing,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
I don't,
Well, I mean, if they're there, that's.
Yeah, as long as they, so if the tents are there, then it shows it's, used for the right purpose, and obviously it will take away quite a bit of space,
Yeah, so that's what it is.
yeah.
Okay,
So I wish, we can let that go, I think, and just mention that, just a reminder, the deck is not to be used for entertainment, but just to host the overnight guest, so,
yeah, and if they want to use it for entertainment, they need a new permit.
yeah.
They just demand the permit that they have.
So I'll be looking for a motion to amend their. Application to include this deck for the tents only. And then. Anything else we should add to that?
I think just to include.
And attach it to
include
the,
What's drawn on this map,
okay,
um. Including the shed, for example. And. Hopefully, this is the extent of the development on that site. And we
Okay.
can close the book.
all right, that's fine. So we'll just
That's how we-
approve what they have on this map,
Yeah, but not including the stuff on the other lot.
Lot-
Which is not under. our
lot 4 we're
jurisdiction.
talking about,
Lot
4 dash 4, okay. All right,
Okay, so
so moved. So- We have a second on that,
I second it.
all in favor?
Right.
Okay, so they can keep their deck, put their tents on it, or they can't be used for other. So we'll have to do a little, maybe a little letter to them or something,
yeah, I can email.
emails be fine,
Yeah.
and then I can maybe write something to that effect to that we're using this. Map 4-4 as a structure is built.
Yep.
For now, and I'll put it on their application. I'll do another one.
Beautiful plot. I mean, thought they were just one house before, so the house is the blue thing, so it's showing 24 by 40.
Right. Well, this one would be,
The big-
yes, that's a house.
Yeah, that's the house, and then you have a deck on the back, and
And that's new, yeah,
Yeah,
and that's
And we have
residential, so that's what they did.
living in the shed.
Because she put out a letter explaining their situation, that they had actually sold their house in Yarmouth, now living here.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's a house that they were going to live in, or someone from their family was gonna live in, right? Harry, that's what they.
there
said.
is an apartment in the basement that is for family. The rest of it, they are renting out. The rest of it, they are allowing their guests to stay there. It's in the cost of renting the event
Place on the
center.
shore.
No, dubious, but it's all right.
Mhm.
That's pound attorney stuff.
I would
Okay,
be curious.
Because that's a change of use, it's now becoming
It's-
a commercial.
It is I think to me, that's a commercial, or it's at the very least, it's a home occupation.
We went
You went-
round and round and round on this.
Yeah, no, I know.
There are many Airbnbs in South Thomaston that are not
Yeah. considered
Regulated.
commercial.
regulated and they felt picked on. And it is,
That's a fair point.
there's family living in the basement, whether it's their daughter, their niece, or them, I'm unclear. And they say they're not renting it, it's included in the cost of the rental of the.
Yeah.
event
so,
center.
You
okay,
see, but that's where they are biting their own, because if it's rented as an Airbnb, it's fine to rent it. But if it's part of the other rental, then it's part of the same business.
But they're on separate lots, this is their resident. Oh, we went.
I agree. I think they should rent it as an Airbnb
We went right.
and then by itself.
That would be better. I think.
That
I
would be
think-
better.
I don't. Well, let's see. I think that's a little shady.
We don't regulate things so complicated.
It's not like a greenhouse.
Now, we all finished with that
I
subject?
think they are surprised by the success of their own enterprise, like there is a higher demand than they expected, I think, overall. And, they are trying to catch up to the growth of the business, maybe.
Oh,
Right.
so they are really busy. A lot of people are using it.
I don't think they're very busy.
I
You
didn't
Look at
think
their
so
calendar and
either.
it's not very busy.
Yeah,
I think, yeah, I'm curious. I guess as long as somebody has made the decision about how that should be permitted. And it's all
I
set.
permitted their house.
I know, I remember that.
Do you remember that, Gabe?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I guess it's.
I
had forgotten that.
There's
I
no,
had
but
very
there's,
conflicted-
there's
very-
no really way for us to tie that together, though. We don't know the financial arrangement
And-
there.
and
That's the
they-
hard part.
Yeah. I think,
But when their original permit includes that lot as part of the whole event
Yeah.
center.
Yeah,
so I think,
so the road thing becomes back into play, that's part of it.
yeah, the road thing and the split of that second house. I just think it's,
It's murky.
Well, it's on a separate lot. We just have to leave it at that for now.
yeah,
Because we'd be challenging something
I think,
did
John.
the attorney weigh in on that?
I think she did. I can't remember what she
If she
said.
weighed in on it, then it's fine, I guess. It's as long as the discussion went up to whatever level.
I'll redo the emails and
Great, that would be just nice to know. Okay,
correspondence. Did we have any? From anyone, was there was a email going around about the oysters? Business, is that anything?
that's, I was gonna bring that up. in-
Oh, okay.
That's a me
All right, there's no correspondence.
discovery.
Code enforcement officers report that.
yeah, bring
First, I'll let you know about 23 School Street. I had a complaint that they weren't following the rules and they didn't have a permit from the state, so Maggie. So I, did some investigation. We've been working together and the state did come down last week and we're working on a consent agreement with them. So that's kind of ongoing.
What's happening on that property again? Sorry.
They they lifted it up, they should have brought it back, it should have come before you guys. And it didn't.
They came in and just said that it was, that kind of,
School Street, where is it?
yes, it could have come for us, but it's also a code enforcement person can.
Not with it, not in the floodplain with that type of, if they pick it up and they bring it back, it needs to come before you guys.
Okay, they wanted to rebuild it in the same size, same location,
Yeah, well,
whatever they were
I
doing.
think, are you thinking about Mr. Hess over on the island?
Oh. Might be somebody else.
Yeah, because they said they never came before you. They said Mo didn't say they had to.
Okay, I got you.
There's two houses over there that are kind of similar situations and,
I see. Oh, maybe I mixed up, right? I thought somebody came in.
yeah, because they added an addition. And
Okay,
they added more than the 30% they were allowed, so they're working on what they can take off.
Sounds pretty simple.
okay.
Yeah, so, yeah, it's been an experience. But Chris the Trip built the shed for her oyster business
Mhm.
over on the island. And she had sent me an application. She wants to have a solar array on top of the shed. Okay, that's great. That's easy. And so I was looking through her file and I don't know that she ever actually got a permit. I
I looked at my house today and I didn't see any. I can look some more, but
according to the permit that's in there, the application says contingent upon planning board approval. And I don't know that, so do we need to bring her in here to have you guys?
yes, I would say she would have to have, if it's a commercial business.
Yeah.
That we ought to do that to make sure. I don't know if anybody complained about it or the neighbors.
No, I just,
I think it could be, keep it with the equity with all the other people that come in. For that reason, probably should do that.
okay,
Makes sense to me.
And do a perform, that tells what's going on, we'll do a, if we have to notify the butters or whatever. And,
and there was also a contingent upon the gray water. Going into the septic system, and I do believe Terry Brackett has been down there. And I will double check with him to make sure that that part of that has been done.
okay,
So, but I'll just see if I can get Krista in here next month and get her to do it.
That'd be
And it
Alright.
shouldn't take long. It's 10 by 16 shed. It's got a sink, refrigerator, and I can't remember what else.
where exactly is it located on? Family property down there?
Yeah, Powder Cove, Powder
Okay.
House Cove.
All right,
It was Jimmy's workshop,
oh, I see,
and I believe, and she converted it into a shed. I don't think there's any. It's not right on the shore, it's,
I guess it's allowed to be on the island zone.
Yeah.
I just think we just need to follow through. So we have. If someone does come along, we can say, yes, it's been approved, and we're good.
Sounds good.
I'll email her too.
It would be the island zone, I'll look that up. It's allowed use, I think it is. Marine related type business.
Yeah, I don't picture there being a problem.
So establish the next meeting will be Ms. Tripp, if she wants to. And that's it for now, no other applications come in for anything,
No,
okay,
I don't expect to hear from Karen until she gets back from the Arctic.
okay, this is the one that had wanted to have the children's museum lady.
No, she was here last week, last month. She wants to put a new foundation under her cottage.
Oh, yes,
Right.
okay,
So we're meeting on the 20th of July.
20th is that third Thursday, is that good for everybody, you make a different day?
Thursday,
Yeah, it's fine with me, I'm good, I'll be around.
that's what we usually do.
Yes, yeah, Thursday, unless there's a conflict, when somebody needs to, we can always adjust it. A little bit, 2 days if we need to,
Okay.
so it'll be July 20th.
Yeah, summer will be over. What summer is.
Is there anything else?
I think so.
How about a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Any second, Evan?
Second.
All in favor? Any discussion? No? Okay. Good, thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
25 minutes, 20 minutes.